Let's see if this is actually gonna work. Let me get it from here. OBS trolled me on the last one, so let me just send the link again. Let me edit. This one. It's gonna be this one, right? Okay, it seems fine now. All right, so let's get to it. So this here is basically where we ended in the last stream. By the way, Happy New Year for everyone. Let's continue this year learning rigging and making cool stuff. And alright, for today, what are we going to do? Well, basically, one thing, it's when I was rotating it around and all that, I found that we have this little problem here that I don't like. So, we're gonna have to fix it. For that, gonna grab those deformer bones, isolate them, and it's wave painting time again. So there we go. One thing, gonna need to see if there is any bone that is locked. Nope, no bones locked, so we should be fine. That one, it's not very good. Just get it a little bit smoother, like that should be fine. Grab this one, and smooth it. Check. Go away perspective, we don't want you there. This one is it getting there? Not really. Okay, so who is messing with that part of the body? Let me bring it back. It's not this one, it seems. Oh boy, I'm using the average, not average. Move. Okay, so that was the chest. Does any of these get there? No, they don't. So what is causing it to have that pointy part is this one right here. Then let's try to make it a little bit smoother, if possible, that is. And by the looks of it, it's not going to be very easy to get there. So let's try to make this. Grab that. So get the strength down. Wait. A little bit. Strength there. Let me see. If I add any weight to it, does it change anything? No, it doesn't. So if it doesn't, then there is something really weird happening there. What could it be? Let me see. This one. What if I add to this one here then? Not average. Let me see. Accumulate, it's already there. This one, accumulate. Added. And check. What does it do? It doesn't change. Okay. Let's just come through here a bunch of times. Let's see. What is actually causing it then? Because the leg is not going all the way there. This here, it's fine. Ish. Okay, it's already accumulating there. That's good. One thing that's very weird with this Blender version, at least in the weight painting, is that if I Control Z, for some reason, it's going to the average brush. I have no idea why, but, well, it's happening. Still that down there for some reason. If I add weight to it, it doesn't change. And check this one. If I add weight to it, again, does it change? Doesn't seem like it. Do we have anything that's locked? No, it doesn't seem like we do. Weird. That's really weird. Well, this case, let's see. Just going to go back here to pose mode. Grab these guys back. Put this in a normal position. If I rotate it down, does it do that? Doesn't? No, it's actually good. If I move the leg, how is it? Okay, it's starting to show there, but still not bad. The neck there is completely broken, but it doesn't really matter. What we're looking at here is the belly there. Oh well. Gonna test out with some other things, but for now, gonna add the belly, like the belly bone, and also this one right here, the dewlap. So we have some jiggles around here, and maybe, I don't know, maybe some around here as well. It doesn't need that much details, but it would be good. Now I'm just gonna keep it simple and add the one for the dewlap to make the mouth not break like that. And the one here for the belly. Alright. So in this case, we're gonna need to change it to the deform to be the active one. Put it there. And then we have Let's see. I want to see only the deformer bones. Another thing, I want to see the names and also the axis. This one is going to be parented to the pelvis, so I will simply duplicate this and bring it down there. Rotate it to kind of around that and align it with the world. Change the name to keep it concise. So this one is going to be Death Belly. There we go. It is parented to the pelvis, so that's all good. All right, now for this one we're gonna need the tongue, so I'm gonna shift it that one, bring it down here, rotate it back, make it a little bit bigger, somewhere around here should be fine, I guess. Okay, and fix the rotation. This is parented to okay, to that, to the jaw. Then def do lap. There we go. Now that we have both of them in place, select them, bring it down here and create ORG just for those two. Now we can remove that one and this one and go to pose mode. Those two, they are kind of going all the way up there because since they were copies from the deformed bones that we had before, we need to remove those constraints. So Ctrl-Alt-C to remove all the constraints and they go back to where they should be. Alright. Now let's see. This one, right now, it is parented to the pelvis. But this way, we are not going to have as much control as I would like it to. Then, in this case, let me see, it's here. Gonna create an intermediate bone. Okay, so with the intermediate bone created, and that bone was sent to the MCH layer, so we wouldn't see it there. We go back here. This MCH is going to be parented. Oh, we cannot parent in the pose mode, so we need to go back to edit mode and then parent it to the root. Actually, I don't want it parented to anything because we are going to add an armature constraint to it. So there we go, armature. How many bones do I need, or do I want it to be parented to? I think all these four. So it's gonna be the pelvis and all the spine bones and also the chest one. So let's add all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. So armature, this one, armature, armature. Here's gonna be the armature as well. These are going to be parented to the ORG bones because they are the ones that are controlling the deformation of the body. So let's get it. ORG, and first of all, it's going to be the pelvis. Do we have one? No, we don't, because it's directly translated to that control pelvis one. So there we go, control pelvis. And then we're gonna have one for the ORG. Now this one, I know we have it. So spine 0, 1, and then here it's gonna be ORG spine 0, 2, and the last one is gonna be ORG chest. There. Okay, so now the only thing we need to do is to test it out and see if it moves okay, and it kind of does. And there we have it. Let me grab this IK one. If I move it, yeah, it's moving the whole body there. Right. Let me get rid of this glove. Not gonna need it, at least not for now. Then there we go. This one, yeah, moving nicely, it seems. This one, yep. Okay, so this way we're gonna be able to get this bone be influencing some parts of the body here, and then we're also able to control it, separate it. So we don't need it to be an ORG anymore, because this is actually going to be our control. So there we go, control belly. And now let's kind of do the same thing. Well, not the same thing, something a little bit different for this one, which is we're gonna make it point to something around here. So most likely it's going to be parented to this guy, and then it's going to point there, and it should work just fine. And another thing is, since this here is a end of, how can I say, it's an end of a hierarchy, so it doesn't have any other children, then we should be fine to add a stretch to constraint to it, which is what we are going to do. So there we go, put it there, and then cursor to selected, shift A, non-deform bone. It was sent to, oh boy, it was sent to the deformed bone. Okay, so let me delete that. Gonna send it back to ORG. There, non-deformed bone. Good. Make it smaller. This is going to be parented to this one. But which one is going to be parented to? Most likely the ORG. Okay, so ORG neck. Oh boy. This one, ORG. There we go. Control P, or if you have the add-on, just press D, and then it's going to bring this pie menu. So go up, keep offset. By the way, if you don't have the add-on and you would like to try it, this IntelliJ Rigger, there is a link down in the description for the GitHub, so you should be able to get it from there. And if you do, please let me know if anything like really wrong is going on, or if you want anything new added to it. So let's continue. This one is now going to be it's going to be a control. Actually, instead of doing it like this, then I can actually just come here and create bones on points. Okay, there we go. So we created those points there, well, those bones there, and we can make the size a little bit smaller like this. Now we can grab this one and parent it to the jaw. Oh boy, we got some thunderstorms going on here. This one is going to be parented to this one. Okay, and this one is going to be parented to that ORG neck there. And it should be fine. It should be fine. So this, let's change the name. It's going to be control. Control do lap 001. Just copy that name, paste it here, change it to 002. And now we can simply select that one, this one, and stretch to. Okay. Right. So if we make this movement, we see that this is kind of squishing. So it's getting bigger on the X and the Z axis and smaller on the Y axis, which is exactly what we are going for here. Now the only thing that we need to do is to actually paint those weights so we can see it happening in the mesh. So it's time to go back to weight painting. Let's go there, and then weight paint. Grab the pen again. Right, and let's see how it goes. First of all, this should not get any other weights from places that it shouldn't. Then we are going to get the weights only from the jaw, and maybe, let me see, from this one here, the neck. Let me actually check if there is any like weight from that. Neck 002 and 00, okay, 002, 003, and a deaf jaw. Okay, I don't want to get from the 002 one, only the 003 and the jaw. In this case, I'm going to lock all the groups and then search for the ones that I want to unlock from, which is the jaw and the neck. 003. Yeah, what about the 004? It doesn't get there? This one up here. Okay, so it seems like it doesn't. Interesting. Well, it's fine. Okay, so in this case, now that we have that, what I'm also gonna need to do, since we created those two new deformer bones, I'm going to select the mesh and then the armature here, Ctrl P, and I'm going to choose this with empty groups. So it creates the new groups for me. And let's check if it didn't create anything unnecessary, and it did. It created these controls that we don't have use for. Let me see, anything else? Any controls? Nope. Okay, so if that's the case, then we can select the armature, select the body, go to weight paint, and start painting. Let's grab it from here. No, we have it there. So since we already have it, we can make some movements like here and see what it does. If it moves nicely, then we are good. Let me do lap there. Okay, I'll be adding some weights, so it's D, and choosing the paintbrush. By the way, this is another add-on that you can get for free. The link is also down in the description. This is called WPM, or weight paint by menu. So link down in the description. I still need to make it work a little bit better than it is working at the moment, but for now it's working. It's mainly because of this new thing in Blender, the brush assets. Am I actually getting the dewlap here? Yes, I am. Okay, so I am getting the dewlap there, but there is, oh boy, there is one thing that I forgot to do, which is to bind the things to it. Let me get this ORG here, and also this one I'm gonna need to change the name real quickly just to bind it. This is gonna be ORG for now. Okay, just so I can bind it to the deformer bone. So bind ORG, there we go. Okay, now that's bound, I can bring this name back to how it was before. So there, control, and just to be sure, another thing I'm gonna do is press this fix deform, because we saw that there were some bones that shouldn't have deform to it that had it. So just clicking this fix deform button is going to check all the bones that should deform and add the deform option to it, and the bones that shouldn't deform and remove the deform option from it. Okay. So let's go back to weight painting. And keep adding. Oh, that's the average again. Then keep adding weights there until we get a good Interesting movement. Okay, it's around something around there. Should be good. All right. Try to keep these lines kind of making sense, so they are not jumping or they're not creating clusters. There we go. Check. And then to make things smooth, we use this blur brush. Okay, so there, kind of there. Okay, put this down there a little bit. This one, okay. I don't want it to go really far up, but I also don't want it to be all the way down there only, because it's skin, so it's going to move the skin that is connected to it. Then let's bring it. This is in the way, so let's get this up here. We got those bones out of the way. Now we can something like this. Looks interesting. It's getting just a little bit too much up here. Let's remove it. Okay, yeah. Let me check if I move this one. Okay, let me check if I open this. How does it look? Not bad. I think it's better than it was before. But we should be able to make it a little bit better by increasing, oops, not this one, this one. Increasing the weight a little bit more, like a tad little bit more. There and there. Okay, just a little bit, not too much. And of course, smooth it. Okay, let's check how it's working out. Oh, okay. This is looking good. Nice. Okay, so for this one, I'd say that we are good. Then we can, well, lock it. So it's going to be the same for everything. Actually, I'm gonna lock all of it. And now we can start working on the belly one. Let's see. So here we got it. Move it down, and then from where are we going to get weights from? I think we are simply going to get weights from these four, the ones that actually compose the torso. Those are going to be the pelvis, the spines, and also the chest. Well, let's get it. Pelvis. There we go. This one. Remove the lock from it. And spine. Spine. There. Okay, good. Remove the lock from it. And we have also the chest right there. Remove the lock from it. And of course, we're gonna need to remove the lock from the belly one. Otherwise, we're not gonna be able to paint on it. Right. Oh, there we go. Paint. Let me shrink this one down. And let's start painting it. Okay, so it's around there. In this case, we just add some weights to it. Like something around like this, where I want it to be affecting. And let me check. Whoops. Here, if I move it, isn't it? It's not working. Now, why is that? Let's check. Go down here, take a look at the deform bone. There we get this deformer. Do you have the deform option on? Yes, you do. So you should be pulling that thing down. Why aren't you? What is happening here? Let me check if there is anything really weird going on. Oh boy. There, no, nothing. The belly is there. It's moving. Wait. The weight paint. Let me see this. Oh, yeah, of course. Of course it's not moving. I'm painting the control belly, so it's not gonna move. So let's Control Z all of it. Control Z. Move it back up. Okay. Move it out. Now let's look for the deform belly. That's the one. Then it should work. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so all the other ones they might have been. Yeah, they are. So the pelvis, spine, and also the chest. Okay. Get back to the belly, select it, and then we can paint on it. Nice. Okay. You see? Okay, good. Thing is, I see. Okay, so this is round there. So it needs to get the weights all the way there. Nice. There we go. Smooth it. Try to get a little bit more up there as well. Because again, want it or not, the skin is connected, so make it stop abruptly. We'll only make it look weird. There we go. Wait. These bones are on the way, so let's move them. Oh, we got some feet. Here, around there should be fine. This. A little bit further, like this. Smooth. No points. No points. Try to get rid of those pointy lines. But then we got this one. Okay. There. Try to make it round. Good. Okay, this should be fine. Let's see. Moving it. It's not supposed to move that much. So around there should be good. But the actual test is not. And here it's going to be the automatic thing that happens when we select, for example, this one. Does it work like a belly should? It kind of does. Okay. So let's check. What about... let me see. This contour spine. Yeah, it moves up nicely. Should be good. Let's check this one. Contour FK spine. Okay, it's still moving up. And now this last one, the chest. It's going up nice. And if I bring it back, it's also shrinking in. Which is good. Nice. So with this, we kinda can say that the weight painting is complete-ish. But we're gonna see it in the future, because there might be things that are still a little bit broken, but I'm only going to be able to see it after making some tests on the rig. So every time that we finish weight painting, we think it's all good. When you do some posing, some animations, you're gonna find something that's kind of not very good. So in these cases, we have to go back to it, fix, and try it again. And then it might happen again. So it's an iterative process. So you make it and see if it's good. If it's good, it's good. If it's not, then go back and fix it. That's kind of how it goes. All right. So, since we already have those things there, now we can grab these ones. These are what can we say? These would be considered to be tweaks, I guess. So I can grab them, these controls, and put them in the neck tweak right here. Okay. And, well, MCH ones, we can get rid of them. We don't need them anymore. Okay, good. Let's see, another thing. Yeah, so these ones, these lines, we don't want to be selecting them. They are simply here for visualization purposes. And so in this case, what we are gonna do is to find them in the scene collection, well, in the outliner here. And it's we're gonna need to press, I think it's the dot button, and then it's going to find it, or at least it should. So where are they? It's comma, isn't it? No, it's dot. So press it, and then where are they? They might be inside of something yet. So let's simply look for it. It's gonna be this. And then we're gonna have these two bones. We'll need to get here to this filter, get this selection visibility, and remove it from those two. So now, even if we try to select them, we can't. So this is the thing that we're gonna need to do on them. Well, now I'm gonna keep it here just so we can change the colors. I'm gonna bring this back there a little bit, and let's well, work with the colors like I said previously, which is basically going to be the middle parts. They are well, the middle parts they are going to be yellow, the left ones they're going to be red, and the right ones they're going to be blue. And the tweaks, I usually put them as a green color. Then let's first of all grab these guys and put them where they should be, which in this case the jaw should be here in the head and neck collection, because it's the same for the FK and the IK one, and the tongue as well. So those 3 right there, well, those 4 right there. I will actually do one other thing to it. Let me see. I could try adding the yeah, I think I will leave it like this for now, because I will try to do another thing to it. It's going to be like the same tongue that is used for the Rigify, but this one in a way that it works for game engines. Okay, yeah, but I'm gonna have to think how to get it. Yeah, but still, gonna grab it and send it to this head neck collection. And the same for this one. I'll go to the head neck collection, and let me see if I remove this org one, if I have anything that's gone. Yeah, this one. So this one needs to be part of the torso. Is it a tweak? I'd say so. So I'm gonna put it there. Okay. So now if we get rid of that, we have the FK control chest. All those other things, they are not needed, or so it seems. Okay, good. One other thing that the person that commissioned this model likes to add to it is like a limit rotation constraint to the mouth, so it doesn't go past where it should. So let's add it to here. Well, actually, if I press D, I have a limit rotation there. And then we can limit the X. It's going all the way up there because it's using this world space one. So I'm gonna change it to local space, and then I'm not gonna be able to move it. Oh. Okay, there we go. And then we can change this max value, is it? Let's see. So the x-axis is pointing towards me, so the positive is going to be going down. Okay, so we can bring it to... How much would this creature be able to open the head? I think it would be something around like 30 degrees, I guess. Let's put it there and let's try it. So effect transform, and then okay, yeah, so I got it wrong. The x-axis was actually pointing all the way around. It wasn't pointing at me. In this case, this is going to be minus 30, and this one's going to be 0. Okay, so now we should be able to open the mouth. Yeah, kind of around there. It seems too little. Maybe let's add some room. There we go. 45 degrees. Yeah, 45 degrees seems okay. And let's see it. Alt R to bring it back, and then we can keep it in a safe kind of situation here. All right. Okay, now that we have all of it, we can choose the colors. So the ones in the center, they are all going to be yellow. We're gonna select all of them. Well, not all of them actually. The tweaks, they are not going to be yellow. So grab those. The control torso and the pivot is also part of it. So we can select all of them. For the tail, let's see, Control chain, Control FK, yeah, they're also going to be all yellow. So just gonna select all of them. Then select that one, that bone. And this is going to be using bone color, and it's going to be this theme yellow one. And click here, so every bone that is selected there is also going to get that yellow thing to it. Okay. Nice. Now that we have it, we can go for the right and left ones. So in this case, let's get the arm IK and also the legs FKs. There we go. And one other thing that I want to add here is this same line that we added to the leg, but now to the arms. So I'm gonna get this one and go to edit mode. All right, there. Let me see. Grab this. Shift D. Select that one. Did I select the right one? Nope, I didn't. Let me select this one here. Okay. Now I can use this copy location. Yeah, there we go. So now it is on that same place. Okay, now I have this one here selected. I can just bring it there, put it there, and this one is gonna be all the way connected there. Wait, what? It's inverted. Okay, good. This one's parented to this one. This here, we're gonna need to change the name because it's not the leg. This one is the arm. So there, arm. Okay, that one. Also gonna change it to arm. And remove this .001 there. Okay, just to make things concise, let's make it point up. Okay. So now what we are gonna need to do is to first of all remove the constraints from it, and I'm going to get here the I don't know why the IKs are like that. We're gonna need to take a look at it and fix it. Let me check what is happening. Oh boy. I kind of inverted it. So that one became the... Ah, no. Okay. So let's fix it. Let me put a dot there just so I can change the name of this one. And then that one, let me make it be R again. Okay, now it's going to be all broken. This is because this is pointing to the there to the R one, but it's not supposed to. It's the L one. This one to the R. Okay, good. With that fixed, we have this line. Gonna need this MCH, IK, lower arm, this one, and then stretch 2. And now the same thing for the other side there. That one, shift select that one and stretch 2, and we got a line that's always going to be pointing to the correct place. Good. Now that we have it, and we also have all, let me see, tweaks, we don't care about them. Now we have all the things in the right and left side. We can then follow them. Okay, so there we go. I'm actually gonna need to be here. One thing I will do is remove the names, remove the axes, just to make things a little bit more readable. Okay, there we go. So gonna select these. Those ones there, I think I got that one by mistake, but it's fine. Okay, gonna get these 2. And then now these ones. Okay, did I get all of it? Looks like it. Okay, so this one is the left one, so I'm going to make it be red. There we go, bone colors, red, and boom. Yeah. Now gonna get the right one. Actually, let me just do this. Let me check if there is like an select mirror. Yes, it does. Perfect. So it's Ctrl Shift M. Yes. Oh, nice. New shortcut unlocked in Blender. There we go. So this is going to be our new active one, and make it blue and make it all blue. Nice. Now again, for the lines, we don't need those lines right there, and they are, let's see, this one, this one, and also this one right here. Okay, let's try to select it. Nope, it's not selecting, not selecting, not selecting, and not selecting. Perfect. This is exactly what we want. So now they are there, just for visualization purposes. And we should be good to continue working on all these guys. What is this? Is the MCH. Okay, one thing, MCH things, they should not be here. So select all of these, Shift H. These MCH, they shouldn't be. The IK ones, they can be, because they are gonna be turned into FK ones. So they're fine. But those ones, they're not. So go away. Now these are MCH. I'm just going to replace it to control. So MCH and replace control. These, they have to be bones. And okay, good. Now I can Alt H it. Let's check it. Grab this one, move it. Yeah, still working. Good. Alright, now we have the control IK head. It's not MCH anymore. Gotta be careful with what is being done there. So okay, so it can be controlled kinda with care. Like that, those things. Well, controlling these using the pen is not very good, so let me get the mouse actually. Right, so come on, up. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's also good. This one I got the other one. Okay, and this one. Yeah, that's also good. Right, so now moving the head. Let's see. Yeah, it looks pretty nice actually. Okay, okay. So with this here now that we have, what is basically missing, well, one of them is changing the color of the root bone there, is adding the custom shapes to all these bones. And then I would say that this, well, at least the rig is going to be complete, because there are other things that needs to be done to this dinosaur, so it's Path of Titans ready, which is adding the blink shape key, the breathe blink shape key, and also the growth shape key. And those are a little bit finicky. Not the blink one. The blink one is fine. And the breathe one is fine. Just the growth one that is a little bit complicated, but not too difficult. But since they are not actually related to the rigging thing, I don't know if I'm going to show it here. I might do some like separate video for that. But well, for now, let's try to get the tweaks, their colors as well. So for that, there is an easy way to select all of it, which is simply by clicking here. So, oh no, also tweaks not found. Oh, what are you talking about? Okay. Yeah, gonna have to check that one out. I was a little bit sad. No problems, we can always Control F to find things. So there we go, tweak. And then it's going to grab all the tweaks there. I forgot that we had tweaks on the tails. That's nice, okay. And let's select one, so it's gonna be the active, and change the color to green. There we go, and make it green for all the other ones as well. These ones and this one is also going to be green, so I can select that one and click here. So they all become green too. Okay. One thing I want to check is the hand IK, control hand IK, and let's see for this guy. Local location is turned off. Let me see this one. Yeah, okay. So it's good, it's good. If that local location is turned off, then we should be all set. Control S to save the work done until here. And, well, time to add some custom shapes. At the moment, we only have this one. So let's start with this guy here. We don't need that anymore. So shrink all of it to where it should be. Okay. And that, gonna go here to the rigging tab. Gonna get this one root 2. Yeah, I guess so. So that one, create. Now it's a little bit small, but we can fix it by editing. Let me see. What I'm gonna do is I will select all of these, bring it forward, kind of around there, and these ones I'm gonna bring it backwards there. Okay, seems like a good route for me, so let's go back to the bones. Okay. So with that one gone, we can add this one, the control torso, which I think is going to be basically the same one. So I'm going to create it. And, yep. Oh boy. Select that, edit. And then let's see, SX. Medium point, I want it to be smaller than the other one. Bring it out there, and you bring forward here. So you are going to be the torso controller, so you be there. Okay, 2 bone. For some reason my blender is lagging a little bit, and so I have to be careful. Okay, this one is going to be the control pivot torso, so we do have a nice one for that, which is this one. So create it. There we go. It's already there. I think that it is a tad too big. I'm gonna make it smaller. I think somewhere around here it should be fine. I gotta go back to bone. And it's good. Okay, now for these tweaks and also for these other guys here, I'm going to use just a simple sphere. And then I'm gonna grab which one? Let me see. Well, let's grab this one first and add it. And that, which is going to be, let me see, there's a sphere. There you go, a sphere. All right. Small. This is really small. Oh boy. And there, it. Make it bigger. Somewhere around there, it's fine. Go back to bone. And I think... Actually, let me remove this scale to bone thing. Go back to edit, match bone transforms. Make it smaller again, around there. Go back to bone. We are good. Now we just need to select all the ones that have the same color, and for that, can shift G and look for the color. So there we go. We got everybody with the same color. I don't want this one here though. And we can Ctrl C and copy bone shape. And there we go. And so every single tweak, well, not all of them. The belly one is going to be a little bit different, but all the other tweaks, they are within the same custom shape. And let's see how it's working. That's good. How's this? Good. How's this one? Yep, good. This one. Good. This one. Good. And this one. Good as well. This here. Good. This one. Okay, so we can kind of easily create that swallowing animation just by moving these two guys. Oh, right. Now let's see another. Let's save. Another one. Oh, I'm gonna work on. It's gonna be this guy here. It can only rotate in the x-axis, so let me see if they have one arrow like that. Yes, they do. Let me grab this one here though, this row, and create it. Okay, this is just a little bit too big, so let's go there, add it, make it smaller. And around here should be fine, so it's not clipping through the ground. Let's go back to the bone. I rotate it. The only problem is that it's not centered. I really would like it to be centered. So, let me see what can I do. not there. Let's edit. I guess this and this here, they are in the middle of it. They're not exactly though. But let's try. Let's see. There, set origin to 3D cursor. Okay, it's moved now. Get back to the bone. Let's see. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Okay, can bring it back there. Nice. Now the only thing I need to do is just select that one, this one, copy bone shape, and we are good. Let me see. Can I rotate it any other direction? No, I can't. Which is pretty good. Yeah, yeah, this is because of this limitations there. But still, even though we have those limitations, it's good practice. First of all, let me get all the bones that I'm actually going to be animating. Okay, there. I'm gonna select all of them and Control R and make them X, Y, Z Euler. Since the main axis is the y-axis, using the XYZ Euler is not very bad, unless, of course, you have something that is rotating on the y-axis. But if you're not rotating too much on it, then using this XYZ is okay. So for example here, the root bone, we're not going to be like rotating it like crazy like this. Okay, one thing I just noticed that there are things that are not parented to the root, which is not good. What is it? Okay, so it's these two guys here. They are parented to what? Are you parented to anything actually? What? Nope, they're not parented to anything, it seems. Yeah, they're not. So, yeah, parent to root there. Okay, now let's see. R, Y. Yep, good. Everybody's rotating together, everybody's growing together. Rotating all the ways. Moving, and it doesn't seem like we are breaking anything, so good. Let's continue then. Okay, so now that everyone has the right orientation and rotation mode, we can come here to this item panel and get all these channels that we're not gonna use locked. I'm also holding Alt, as you can see here, just so it's being copied to the other bone. Then let's see, things that we don't want to be animated, we lock. The ones that we want to be animated, we leave it unlocked. But for now, that's it. Let me see, I think I'm gonna also add the same shape to these ones. So this one, this one, this one, and this one. That is selected. Copy bone shape. There we go. Perfect. Since we have those lines going to where it is controlling, we're not gonna get lost. Like thinking that this one is from the elbow there and this one is from the knee. So it's a really good addition to get these lines on. There we go. Working. That's all good. Save again. And, well, now we can kind of work on this one. So let's get it, the rigging. Gonna get a circle and create it. Edit. can simply rotate it on the x-axis, look it from down here and shape it like a foot should be, at least for this guy. I'd say that something like this is already pretty good. The only problem here though is that it is crossing to that other side there, and so I'm going to slightly make it smaller so it's not clipping. May move this a little bit more here. Good. Now we can go back to the bone and then select that one, this one, Ctrl C, copy bone, and we're gonna see that this is not very correct. This is basically because it is a mirrored version of it, and then we just need to scale it on the X by -1 and it's all good, as we can see there. See, keeps working just fine. Well, of course, because we're simply changing the shape, not the functionality. Okay, so let's see. Now we can start working on this one. I'm gonna create another circle and edit. Let's see what we can get here. Rotate, bring it back a little bit, look it from down there, make it smaller like this. Moving on the Y, let me see if I turn that one on, if it's going to be okay. I think it will. Shift to Z so I can select through it, move it down. Even though, well, I think I'm actually going to move it up so it follows the curvature of the belly there. So there, and then let's bring it in like this. Okay, that's good. Go back to bone. And now we have our belly controller. Control S. I don't want to lose any of the work done until now, so let's leave it there. And, well, let's see. Now we would have to add the kind of the same thing to all of these bones. And, well, for these ones, I actually have some. So, well, it's not actually here, so you can go down. The one I'm looking for is in the asset browser. Let me check. It's Blender assets, and then I have here some rotation. Is it, or is it a simple one? Yeah, I think it's the simple one, and it's going to be this Y center line. So go in there, bring it to the screen. See? Oh, okay. There it is. Now I can use this one to be the controller of all these bones on the tail. So let me check. Oh, okay. So that one's there. Where is that one there though? Oops. G. It disappeared. Let me bring a new one. Okay, this one going inside that collection because we don't want it to be rendered. So let's just go back to here. Pose mode. I'm gonna select all of these bones. So all the tail bones. I can actually just search for it. So tail. And there. Make one of them the active one. look for the object, and this is going to be the Y center line circle shape. But actually, let me do that again, but this time pressing the Alt key. Okay, so everybody there. Actually, lots of things that shouldn't be there are there as well. So let me just select them like this. And I will later have to take a look at the add-on selection thing because it's kind of broken. Well, there we go. Put select those ones, these ones. Let me see, it's still the active. Okay, and Y center line, and we are good here. So the big ones, they are the chain ones, so they control the whole chain going forward. The small ones, they are going to be the ones that control locally, like that. And we have those little ones there that are the tweak bones that can be moved freely and change the shape of the tail. Pretty nice those, if I may say so myself. Well, I think we could add those same shapes into the neck as well, but I don't know if it would be very good. Let's check. So those ones, Ctrl C, copy. These ones back here, fine. This one here, not too good. This one there, no, not really good. Yeah, it's just tweaking a little bit then. Let's see, get the rotation on the x-axis. Let me grab these two actually. Then now we can rotate it to kind of follow the rotation of the neck there. These ones, let me see, would be something around here, I guess. The only problem though is that it's a little bit small there. But I mean, if it's working, it's working. So, gonna save it. And I think this will be it for today actually, because it's already 1 hour and 20 minutes of live. The next one, most likely what we are going to do here is just work a little bit more on the custom shape, so complete it. And after completing these custom shapes, we need to work on the rig UI right there. Not only that actually, because I saw that there are some things missing, which is basically the isolate mechanism for the arms and also for the legs. So we're also gonna add those. And since we are gonna add those isolate bones, we are also gonna need to make the properties work and add them to the scripting tab here. So yeah, I would say that this is it for today. So if you have any questions, leave it down in the comments below so I can get to those questions in the next live. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.